stuck on the way down.
We're expanding into new areas. This is one of our new spaces. It's time for all of us to move on from Ghost permanently.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
For good.
And that's what you brought me to Chicago for?
But there is other business too. You ever been to Los Angeles?
No, I don't like dry heat.
I would like you to consider taking a trip out there soon. Meet some mutual friends. We'd like to see if you can run both coasts. Tonight, celebrate with us, Chicago style.
I smoked up with the riders. Do a slide when we ride up. Stay inside or get fired up. To live and die in Chicago.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now, today we're going to be talking about Power Book 4, Force, set in Chicago. Yes, is this show set in Chicago? I'm going to go over the updated news that I received from my boy Shizzo. On Instagram, he hit me up, sent me this article, and this article is by Scream Magazine, and they released this on October 22nd, and it's pretty much an interview, them pretty much telling you guys that Power Book 4 Force will be set in Chicago. The line producer, I guess, for this show talked to Scream Magazine, let them know that this show should start filming, I want to say around January 20th in Chicago. They're getting everything set up right now. Now I'm going to leave the link in the description for you guys so you guys can go read this article and learn more about what's going on. As far as Scream Magazine, it does seem like this site, is very legit. We just got to wait until they, actually come out and say it. But this is early news as far as what's going to be happening in Power Book 4 Ghost. And I know a lot of people got a lot of questions. I honestly believe this is true, and it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Now, Joseph Sikora, of course, he is from Chicago. He is from northwest Chicago. And he actually went to school there at Columbia College Chicago, got his bachelor's degree and stuff there. So the show being there, being a part of his roots, it makes sense for his character. And the reason that I played the video at the beginning for you guys is just to inform you, just to remind you that the Serbians, they had a connect, in Chicago, as well as New York, as well as LA. So when you see Tommy Egan talking to Jason in Power Season 4, that's when he went to Chicago because things wasn't going the right way in New York. He had to go to Chicago. He had to talk to Jason. And that was the first time that Jason pretty much told Tommy that, look, we pretty much trying to take over. We had connects in LA, and we need you to run both coasts. That's what he wanted Tommy Egan to do. So this whole Tommy going to LA thing, it is still possible. I'm not saying that it's not going to be in LA at all. I honestly believe that Tommy is going to go to California. I think he is going to make that visit out there to Rodolfo. It makes sense. I don't think they're going to erase that storyline, but it's going to be a hell of a twist. Now, it does make sense for Tommy Egan to stop in Chicago before he makes his trip to LA. I mean, just to drive straight to LA without making a stop in Chicago, I don't think that's going to happen. He's definitely going to make some stops. But if Tommy Egan is going to be filming, this show going to be set 100% in Chicago the majority of the time, which based on this article, it does seem like that's the way. That's why I'm going to leave that link in the description for you guys. You go read it. You let me know, how serious do you think this is? I think it is very legit. If anything else does come out, I will be letting you guys know about any updated news. But it's just crazy that he will, go to LA, link up with Rodolfo, and then Rodolfo probably say, look, I need you to go to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Or Tommy Egan could have went to Chicago beforehand and talked to the Serbians. And that's another question that we got to ask, because if Tommy Egan, based on this information, when he does go to Chicago, the Serbians are going to want to know what in the hell happened to Jason. You know what I'm saying? You was working with Jason. All of a sudden, Jason is gone. What happened to him? He's going to have some explaining to do. He's going to have to gain their trust once again. I mean, Tommy Egan has done a great job working with Jason, but they're going to want to know an explanation, like what really happened to Jason. So it does seem like Tommy will continue to have this Serbian connect, as well as work with your boy Rodolfo out in California. I want to know how long they're going to have Tommy Egan out of California, because him going out west is a storyline that I think a lot of people wanted to see. I mean, that's on a whole other side of the country. I mean, it's far, and Tommy said he don't like dry heat, but that's a good getaway for him to go and restart. I'm eager to see how it all plays out, what new enemies he's going to make, what new connections is he going to make. But for sure, Power Book Force is going to be a hell of a show. This is the show that I think the ratings are going to go through the roof for this one. I think a lot of people are going to go and support this show. They're going to want to know exactly what Tommy Egan is going to do. I believe in Power Book 2 Ghost. The way it's going to end is with Tommy Egan appearing in the final episode, and I think it's kind of going to lead off into, you know, his spinoff, because it makes sense for them to do that. I mean, these shows are going to be in a similar universe, right? It's supposed to be like a Marvel universe, so them showing Tommy in episode 10, the season finale, and then we seeing Tommy in his own spinoff makes sense to me. You guys leave your theories, predictions, everything down below. Like I said, I had to report this news. I never actually even got any news from Screen Magazine, but if you check out the website, it does seem like it's very legit. It does seem like that. It doesn't seem like it's no type of scams or people putting out false information or nothing like that. It does seem solid. Like I said, the whole article is breaking down Tommy Egan, Joseph Sakura, his history with Chicago. And if you guys remember, Joseph Sakura, he was actually in Chicago when they released his episode, Power Season 6. When the Tommy episode that they released, the final episodes, he was actually there, because remember, they went to certain cities and was showing all 5, or the remaining 5 episodes. And Tommy Egan was out in Chicago, and that's when they premiered the episode out there in Chicago. So it kind of makes a lot of sense that he's going back home for this. It will have more of a connection with the actual character, Joseph Sakura. I mean, the man that plays Tommy Egan will have a hell of a connection. Going back home, that's perfect for him. You know what I'm saying? Very good. And I think it's going to make great TV regardless, man. I don't think the whole LA thing is out the picture. So I know a lot of people are still wondering, like, man, so what's going to happen with LA? As of right now, yes, we do have this article. We have this new information, but I'm still waiting for Starz or Courtney Kemp, you know, for them to actually come out and say this. This is the early news that we have as of right now. But you guys let me know, man. I will be letting you guys know any more updated information that I get. Keep supporting your boy. Make sure you follow the playlist. I've been keeping you guys updated on Power Book 2 Ghost, as well as Power Book 4 Force. And I will continue to give you guys more information on this Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, because that's the next show that we're going to be able to watch. And I cannot wait for that show to air, because we will be seeing Raising Kanan, supposed to be early next year that we were supposed to be seeing that show. And from the looks of it, Power Book 4 Force is probably going to be airing later next year, maybe summer, maybe next fall. So we got to wait and see what new information comes out and how quickly they're able to film as well as edit these episodes. But once again, thank you guys for all the support, all the love, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.